Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to the vlogs. Thank you all so much for joining me. Today I got a pretty awesome video for you guys. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking me that, or telling me more, that you guys have been wanting or looking to buy an STI or want an STI, and you know, I thought today would be a really good chance because as you can tell, it's a nice day in San Diego. So I thought today would be a really cool time to film this video. By the title of the video, you probably already know what it's about, but I'm going to be talking about how much I've put into this car and exactly how much it's going to cost you to make your car the way I have it as of right now. Keep in mind, in the future, I'm planning to do like a lot more stuff to this car, but as it sits right now, I'm going to break down the price of like how much I've spent and all that stuff. I'm also gonna add how much the car is. And like I said, like all my videos, I like to be as transparent and honest with you guys as possible because I want you guys to achieve your own life goals that you want to do, whether it's of buying this car, buying a house, or whatever. But for those of you guys that want this car and are looking and working hard to get it, I want to be as transparent with you as possible, and I want to help you guys prepare yourself to own this car one day, because it's not the cheapest car, but I thought I'd tell you guys exactly how much my monthly payments is, how much I bought the car for, and all that stuff. So right now I'm in my car. I'm gonna go drive to the spot. If you guys have been watching the videos for a while, you guys know where the spot is, but I'm gonna go over there and we're gonna go film over there. So I'm just in my car waiting for my car to warm up. I'm gonna go to Best Buy. I'm gonna buy a tripod really quick, so I might pick up the camera there. We'll see. Who knows? Boys, let's see what they got here. I don't know anything about fucking tripods, so this is gonna be interesting. How much is this? I think this is the buy, boys. 60 bucks. Whatever. Alright, so I impulse bought these speakers because my speakers at home broke, so I impulse bought some new speakers for my computer. Alright. Alright, now let's get the show on the road. Okay, so now we have a tripod. So now I don't have to use my hands to hold up the camera all the time anymore. I hope you guys could see me. I hope you guys could hear me. This is the first time that I'm going to be doing something like this. God, it's so bright outside. Yeah, so like I said, today I'm going to make a video on telling you guys how much I pay for my car, how much the car costs, how much it cost me to walk out the dealership with, how much my insurance is, and honestly, literally all the mods that I've done to the car so far. I think this is going to be a really cool video for you guys. It's going to be a little more educational for all you guys that have been wanting to get an STI and like thinking of modding it and doing all that stuff to it. So I thought this would be a really cool video to do. So let's get started. First of all, let's talk about the car itself. The car cost right out the door. I bought it pretty much for MSRP, so a little over $37,000 is how much I got the car itself for. The dealership was asking $40,000 before taxes on the car. We were like, nope. So we walked out the door, $37,000 on the car just by itself. I've had a couple cars, like you guys know. I've had an Infiniti G35 that I had payments on. I had that 27WX that I had before this car. So I've been paying off a car and have been making payments on cars for literally over maybe 5 years. 5 years since I think I bought my first car at 19 or 20 years old, somewhere around there. So I have a good credit score. So on my credit it says I've been paying off something. So for 5 years, literally, I've been having a car payment, which really boosted up my credit score and really helped me on getting a really good APR on this car because I have a 1.9 APR on this car, which is literally the best credit score you could get on this car. Because you cannot get 0. I can guarantee you, you cannot get 0 on these cars because everybody wants them, so they're gonna make some money off of you, unfortunately. But yeah, so 2% APR, out the door MSRP, so $37,000 more or less. Sorry if I'm squinting, the sun is really brutal right now. And my monthly payments came down to be about $535 a month for this car. Yeah, it's a little taxing, it's a little expensive, but honestly, in my personal opinion, it is well worth the money. So next we got insurance, full coverage, of course. I pay about 25 bucks for full coverage on this car. I'm 25 years old, so insurance isn't super expensive for me, luckily. But yeah, 125 bucks for insurance. So we're about what? Let's do the math really quick. So I'm about, if you guys could see this, $660 in just payments every month, which isn't bad at all for this car, honestly. Not bad at all. But yeah, so if you guys were wondering how much the car itself costs, just the car itself, it's about 660 bucks for me every month. So yeah. So moving on to the next thing, I'm gonna start telling you guys all the mods that I've done and how much each mod has costed me so far. We'll start off with the wheels. If you guys haven't known already, I have a set of Advan TC3s. I did buy them used. I didn't buy them brand new, but the previous owner took pretty good care of them. It had a little bit, it had a small bit of curb rash, nothing super crazy. If you watched my other videos, you knew that I accidentally curb rashed my wheels on accident, so I got them all fixed. So if you guys can see, as you can see, I polished the outer lip right here to make them look a lot cleaner because of the curb rash. So yeah, I have a set of Advan TC3s, brand new, for my exact setup, an 18x10 plus 35 offset, and brand new. If you guys want to buy these brand new and you can't find them, the wheels are $2,544. They're not the cheapest wheels, but I'm not gonna lie, they look really good. So I was lucky enough to find them used, and I bought them for $1,500. So I didn't have to spend that much money, but I still had to spend a pretty penny. I also sold my NT03s that I had before these wheels, and so that helped me a lot on buying these wheels. So I didn't have to spend very much of my own money, but I had to spend quite a bit of my money still. All right, moving on to the tires, since we're on the wheels. The tires that I have are the Yokohama Advan V601s, and these are 255/35s. They are honestly really nice tires. They're not super crazy expensive. They are summer tires only, so if you live somewhere that obviously snows or rains a lot, I don't know if I'd recommend you getting these tires. But like, obviously if you live in like California or like, you know, Southern California, where it's literally always like this, sunny outside, it barely rains unless it's like wintertime or it's like early springtime. It like never rains here, so like these tires are honestly perfect, and they're not that expensive at all for what they are. I got all four sets for 700 bucks. 255/35s, 700 bucks, and these tires are amazing. Honestly, they're so nice. They're so grippy, so sticky, and all that. So I couldn't honestly be any happier with these tires. Everything. So next, coilovers. So I have, you can't obviously see them, but you can obviously tell that my car is lowered. I have a set of BCBR coilovers. I bought them used as well, but I bought them when I had my 2017 WRX, so I've had them for a while. Brand new, these coils cost around $900, $1,000 about. I think they're on the cheaper side for BC coils for sure, but they're really nice because they have adjustable dampening. You know, they got the front camber plates and everything, dampening for all four sides of the car and everything, and they're really nice, really nice. I don't have any complaints with them at all. Hopefully one day I'll go airbags and I'll upgrade, but for now I have BCBR coilovers on the car, which are around $1,000. I bought them used also, like I said, so I picked them up for around, I believe it was 800 bucks more or less. So moving on around the car, next thing, I got window tint. Not that exciting of a mod, but I do think it's a mod. I have what is it, 5% limo. I have limo tint all around except for the windshield, obviously, but I have 5% all around. I got them done at Tint World Mira Mesa. Tint World at Tint World Mira Mesa. I forgot what grade tint this was. I know it wasn't the top of the line, but I know it wasn't the bottom of the line. It was like right in the middle. But for all, what? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, for all 9 windows tinted, because they count this and this as a window technically. It was about $300 for all the windows tinted, so not that expensive, but a little pricey. But honestly, it makes the car so much cleaner because it literally blacks out the windows, so you can't, one, see me inside the car, but also it just makes the car look way nicer. Next, we have the Aeroflow Dynamics rain guards. Those were like $70, nothing too crazy. They add a little curvature to the car, so it makes it look way nicer in my opinion also. But yeah, that helps a lot when it starts raining in San Diego, because you can crack open the window a little bit and let some air in, but you're not getting like a free shower from Mother Nature or something, you know. We have the rear part of the car. I haven't done much cosmetic stuff wise to the car. Very few cosmetic stuff. One thing that you see right off the bat is I did taillights. My dad and I put in a little money into the taillights for my birthday, so he put in half, I put in half. So I have the Subi Speed Spec D taillights, and those run for about $479, so around $480. They're not super expensive, not super cheap, but they look really nice, and I think they're well worth the money because they just make the rear look so much more aggressive and so much more better, because the OEM taillights are just way too red and way too bland in my opinion. So these taillights just make the rear of the car look way more aggressive without really doing much to the car. This is the last thing on the list pretty much. Like I said, I've only done a handful of things to the car, but I haven't done anything crazy. Next, we obviously have the Tomei catback exhaust. Literally one of the best sounding exhausts in my opinion. Sounding exhaust that you can get on the market. I've done a lot of research on exhaust and everything, and I honestly think that this is literally the best sounding exhaust that you can buy. So that exhaust is gonna cost you around $1,000. It's honestly kind of expensive for the exhaust, but honestly, well worth the money. I 100% guarantee you, if you buy an exhaust for this car or any car in particular, it's gonna make the driving experience so much better and so much more fun. Literally, as soon as I bought this car, didn't even get to test drive it, didn't even drive it off the lot, and I threw the exhaust on. I had a buddy that works at the Subi dealership that I bought the car from, and literally I asked him, hey, you want to throw the exhaust on? Because I took all the parts off and they were just in my 2017 WRX. He's like, oh yeah, let's do it. So we literally threw on the exhaust. I didn't even get to test drive it, so it just makes the driving experience so much more better and so much more awesome. I guarantee you guys, it is literally the best thing you'll ever do to your car. I don't know if I said it already, but like I said, it's $1,000. I did buy it used. I got a really good deal off of it. This guy was parting out his STI, and I bought it for actually $600. So you can find these exhausts for fairly cheap for people that are parting out, and that's what I would probably recommend you guys doing. Just buying the exhaust and everything used. Or like honestly, if you can find any of these parts used, I'd recommend just doing that. Just because it's sometimes not worth buying something brand new when you can just buy it used, and it's literally like the same thing as if you were buying it new. If that makes sense. So yeah, $600 for the exhaust, $1,000 for a retail price. So but yeah, to sum up the whole video, I added up everything that I've done to the car and how much it's costed me. This number is how much it would be if you bought everything brand new, not how much I paid for it, because obviously it's going to be different for everybody if you buy these parts used or new. So in total, for all the things that I've mentioned, it's gonna cost you about $6,218 to do all these modifications to your car, and just these modifications only. Hopefully down in the future, I plan to do like a bunch of other things to the car that I want to do. I'm sure this number is gonna go way up the roof, but as it sits right now, I spent about, out of my own pocket, $6,218, and that's obviously without my car payment and all that, which I already told you guys in the beginning of the video, that was about a hefty penny. So, oh wait, one more thing, this shift knob. So I also have this shift knob that my sister and her boyfriend bought me for Christmas, and it's a nice shift knob. This will cost you about 125 bucks, but it's really worth it. It's a really solid shift knob, and I really like it. I don't have it on at the moment just because I wanted to go back to the OEM one because I wanted something a little more shorter. But yeah, so this one is about 125 bucks, and it's actually really nice though. So, but yeah, anyways, that's everything on the car. That's the price. That's how much I've paid for the car. You guys know now. This isn't by all means me bragging how much money I have. You know, I'm not trying to brag to you guys like I have all this money or anything. You know, I've worked very hard to own this car. I've worked very hard to have all these parts. I saved a lot of money. I put a lot of hours and hard work into work to finally afford all these things and do what I've always wanted to do on the car. And I wanted to make this video to be a little more inspirational for you guys that have been telling me and leaving comments on my videos saying that you want to work, you want an STI, or you want a WRX, or anything like that of that sort. Because I used to be in the same boat as you guys, and honestly, this is like, these videos are me just showing you guys like, hey, I used to be you. You could be just like me, and all it requires is just hard work, you know. So this is what this video is about. I wanna inform you guys exactly how much it costs me to do all these things to the car, as well as so you guys can understand how much it might cost you, and so you guys could obviously think about like what you need to do and create your own game plan to do all these things to your car. Because obviously we all live in different worlds. We all don't live the same life, so we're all different, you know. Some of you guys might be making way more money than me. Some of you guys might not, but you know, like I said, hard work really does pay off. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope it helped a lot of you guys that have been telling me that you've been wanting an STI and all that. So I hope it helped you a lot, and maybe opened your eyes a little bit on what you have to do exactly to buy this car and everything. So, but anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog here. There's not much else for me to talk about. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will probably make an update video as I do way more stuff to the car, but for right now, these are just all the mods that I've done to the car. And yeah, so anyways, like I always say in all my videos, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.